Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Broomstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. To get underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. A shotgun run call. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down in the opening drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now. Fourth and short.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Yellow Jackets keep the football on the move.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down here for this offense. To the air, it's King. The pocket breaking down. It's a quick grab. And the defense scores. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. He dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a third down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try to run for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the run here. Lets it go. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Receiver in motion now. To the air, it's Jones. Pressure is coming. Freshman trying to take his shot, but put too much on the throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Going again on second and 10. That's reeled in. It's Pryor. Here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Bearcats are in the red zone. Set now, 5 wide. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Looks like the Bearcats are looking to keep this drive going. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Jones. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Bearcats, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Adjusting now to the defense. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Breaks into the clear. Has the first down and more. They get the single to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Throwing for his running back. And this one is caught. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
The Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's King. Taking a shot deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. A much-needed counter-punch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pryor. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Using his legs, it's Walker. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense recovers the fumble and keeps going.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the grab. It's Caldwell. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll hand it off. He's in the clear. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Bearcats pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Jones. Catch made over the middle. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Bearcats lining up here on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Looking to throw yet again. The sure hands. It's Walker. And they wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a first down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Bearcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass. It's Jones. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I can have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Looks like the Bearcats will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for 6. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Looking downfield, it's King. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Look out, he's loose. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
nice offense, a nice throw, but really it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Pryor. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Royer. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28. They bring him down with the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Using his legs here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Dropping back, it's Jones. The pass rush closing in, and he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The incompletion sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Bearcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the football. The sure hands, it's Pryor. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Walker. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Bearcats will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw an option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
To throw, it's King. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return of the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. We've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands. Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Dropping back, it's Jones. Caught over the middle, it's Jackson. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. And the back now goes in motion. Second down. They're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. An inside give now from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Jones. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
The Bearcats will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Breaks into the clear. Great move there. The senior calls his own number and picks up the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. A quick throw out left, complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Can't hold on. The defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go for the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw. It's Jones. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Excellent field position here for the offense. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Defense stops him short of the first down mark Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. A play action, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Here's a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and back up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Pryor. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back to throw. It's Jones. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game. And the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Looks like the Bearcats with first and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. He's running out of time here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here late. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. Picks up the first, looking for more. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up the second down and 7.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run. Looks around for no gain. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Here's the handoff. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out. It's Pryor. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To throw, it's Sorsby. Pressure is coming. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after a takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Looking for some space. It's Haynes.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense has the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pryor. They stop at the 19. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. To throw, it's Sorsby. He escapes the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. The Bearcats will have first and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's caught. It's Royer. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Sorsby. Moves out of the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit. It won't make a difference in the outcome. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And the Bearcats looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive, they look to the right. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Gets made on the out route. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Reed. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Grab behind the line is Concepcion. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
He hands it off from the gun. The Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Zips it down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Dropping back, it's Moore. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up the first down.
Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Oregon, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The back's got it. It's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Looking to pass. It's Reed. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Caught in the backfield. It's Benson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, giving this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. The score tied at 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. To the air, it's Moore. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
Looking to throw it again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Ducks.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
EAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. This one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking line, the timing was off, everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That's how you finish a play. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Benson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchdown.
We'll take over first and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To the air, it's Moore. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. The quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affect him.
He's back to throw again on second down. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down. They're going to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a first and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Gonna run it. It's Moss. First down and more. He's still running. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sends him up first down at the 33.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Now, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The Aggies trying to cash in here in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's first and goal inside the 5-yard line.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the handoff, first and goal. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees so right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face third and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking for his big tight end. He makes the catch. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the Ducks starting a new series here on first and 10. Send the back in motion. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 45. Tough to show a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here's a screen pass to the running back. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. We'll talk strategy here.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Reed. The pass rush closing in. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Rush gets home. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Gets the first and still running. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Hughes. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big game. Good job by the quarterback.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in...
Oh, and it's blocked. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield. It's Moore. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. Pass caught, second down now. Takes the handoff. It's Hughes. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Makes a quick grab. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with the safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
Bringing pressure. The short completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll run it from the gun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back. It's Moore. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He'll ride the back again here. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Knock through the PHC and claim a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Looking to scramble. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Reed. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
First down and 10. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Caught behind the line. It's Concepcion. We saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Touchdown, Aggies. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. He knocked through the BAT to go up 6 points here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. He's stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. You see more positive yards after the catch here.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. 4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. On the move now. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker. So let's check out that. That's a costly penalty. Offense gets a new set of downs. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? First down. Looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Here he goes. A quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Caught over the middle. It's Benson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to throw. It's Moore. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, a really entertaining game. Came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter